Okay, this is how many. This is a list of number of cards that you have and the number of shuffles it will take to return the cards. So right here we see that if the number of cards you have is 52 cards, like a normal deck of cards, it will take you 8 shuffles to the return the deck back, 8 perfect shuffles, of course, to return the deck back into the original order that you had. Notice if you add 2 more cards, like the 2 jokers, it'll take you 52 shuffles to return the deck of cards back into the original order. So this is a list of 100. Here's 140. A deck with 140 cards will take 138 shuffles in order to return that back. Um, so there's the list, and I'll show you how I you can derive this. The way I did it was I created something called a shuffle matrix. I'll be showing you the shuffle matrix just for a deck of a deck of 4 cards only, and then I'll explain how I did it for more. This is the shuffle matrix right here that I created. And if you take that matrix and multiply it by a deck of cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to teach you how to multiply matrices. You can learn that uh, on the on the internet. But this matrix times this matrix will give you this matrix. And all you have to know is that notice that the deck has changed order from 1, 2, 3, 4. The order now is 1, 3, 2, 4, which is as if you had shuffled 4 cards, a deck of 4 cards. And then what you do is you multiply the shuffle matrix times this new order of cards right here. So I took the new order of cards and I put them here, and then I multiplied the same matrix. I didn't write the zeros out. It's the same matrix though. I multiply that matrix times the newly shuffled deck, and when you multiply that, you will get the deck back in order 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're saying is if you have 4 cards, a deck with 4 cards only, it will take 2 shuffles for it to get back in order. And if we look at our list, we'll see if we are right or wrong. If we have a deck of 4 cards, will it only take 2 shuffles to get back? Yeah, that's actually the first item we have here is if the number of cards in your deck, if it's 4, then it'll take you 2 shuffles to get back. Here's a 18 card deck. Will take you 8 shuffles, which ironically is the exact same amount as 52 cards. Will take you also 8. So interesting number pattern here, which I wanted to make everybody aware of. So the thing about the shuffle matrix is, of course, I didn't do that by hand. You can write the you can write these in as arrays in in programs in either BASIC or Fortran or whatever the new mathematical programming is. And so you could make as big a matrix as possible. Then you write a program. Uh, you write a program that checks and sees if the deck of cards has gone back into its original order. So that's my lecture on shuffling decks of cards. Again, we'll take a couple more looks at here. For instance, if you have a card deck that's 148 cards, it'll take you 42 perfect shuffles to get it back in order again. And I don't know if it's necessarily useful for cards as much as, who knows, maybe DNA splicing or something. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and I hope to hear any comments you have on this lecture. Thank you. Bye.